What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, look here. Cleveland has been lying to us the entire time. Look, they done lied and lied and lied, but now, hey, now it's here. They got to tell the truth now. Now, the truth is, Joe Flacco wasn't the best quarterback on this squad. They gave Joe Flacco the spot. Y'all, it started right at the draft. They had Kenny Pickett. They had Joe Flacco. And I guess they got both of them to be insured. They say, hey, Joe Flacco, we know if we need to, he can lead it. We really want Kenny Pickett to win it. Okay, if we get anybody in the draft, that's good. They actually got Dylan Gabriel and Shador. Now, they probably was going to really draft Shador third pick overall, but the NFL came and put their hands and fingers in it. So, look, now we have it where everything got on the table. Oh, Joe Flacco isn't really him. Oh, now just May, June, July, August, September, October. Well, we just a few days in. So 5 months and a week. 5 months and a week now. Now you got it where you could get rid of Joe Flacco. You got rid of Kenny Pickett ASAP. You brought Bailey in to stir the pot a little bit. But it all came to a head now. Joe just not it. DG, you see where he is. He'll manage that game for you exactly like you call it. Nothing more, nothing less. You done seen Shador at practice from May to now, 5 months and a week, and you like, hey, bro, we gonna get Dylan Gabriel a couple more games, and then let's roll with Shador. So that's where we at now. They done lied in our face the entire time. They sold a Joe Flacco. They sold a Shador not getting first team reps. They sold a Kenny Pickett. They sold it whole. But now, everybody grabbing that hat and that coat and walk on out the door. They sending everybody out. They like, nah. Look here, we done seen enough. And, one of the realest days they had was, well, they tried to chart everything that went on. Joe Flacco had throwing this much, Kenny throwing this much. Shador dominated them. The only one was had any closeness of trying to compete at the point seemed like Kenny Pickett. Everybody else, hey, they went by, percentage-wise, they couldn't compete. We see that what they do in practice is exactly what they do in the game. Shador, he'll throw that ball 75, 80 yards. Everybody else, pew, boom, pew, boom, pew, pew, boom, pew, pew, boom. That's what they was giving us. But now they can't run from it. Now they all out in the open like, hey. Shador QB2. Shador QB2. He's eventually going to be QB1. That's our franchise quarterback. We can't say it just yet, but we're going to let him ball out a couple games. We finna build this off. We finna build everything around him. 26th draft, boy, that's around him. We ain't playing. We know he like that. So, the Browns, everything that came to a head. They done shipped Joe Flacco up out of there. Now, if Joe Flacco was all that in a bag of chips and had us 5-1, they wouldn't have shipped him out. They would not have shipped us out. They would have kept him. But since he not like that, they say, hey, Joe, you got to go. Kenny Pickett, they gave him, boy, you ain't even making it to the season. Get up out of there. Now, it's the rookies. But it's a shame that it had to come to all this. They was selling the dream on Joe Flacco. Yeah, we're going to go with Joe Flacco. He's very experienced. He's He's an MVP of the Super Bowl. He's this, he's that. And now, y'all done shipped this man off to Cincinnati. Y'all, listen, y'all know they don't think Joe like that. And maybe they do, but the fact that you ship this man off to your conference, the AFC North, you ship him off to your conference. Oh, you ain't studying Joe. You like, we done seen enough of Joe in practice. We let Joe throw that ball if he want to. We going to get it. So, that's where they at right now, y'all. That is where they are at. Look like they are tired of telling the stories. And now they like, hey, we can't do this no more. Joe, you got to go, brother. We going to get a 5th and a 6th round for you. They let that boy go. They let that boy go. So now you got Dillon Gabriel. He's QB1, but he's really, they just got him out there just to be out there, y'all. They do. See, a piece of me, a real piece of me feel like they saying, Dillon, gone. We ain't even going to call you, we just going to let you play good. Let everybody say you play solid, game management, or whatever. But we ain't going to push the door off in there because we know that boy going to try to win some games. That boy want to go up. We know you want to win too, but you gonna stay within the circle. We say stay in the circle, you going to stay right there in that circle. Now, Shador, that boy go all outside the circle to make them things happen. We don't need that right now. We don't need that. He'll win them games. We ain't trying to win no games right now. We trying to tank to get us a top 10 pick, a top 5 pick. But we just can't obviously make it like that. We let Joe Flacco cash in the first 4 games. What, 1-3? Dillon Gabriel, we're going to let him cash in for another 4 to 7 games. He might go 1-6. He might go 6-1. He could. But we going to call this game so smoothly that all he'll be able to do is barely get by. He'll barely get by. They won't say he's an awesome quarterback. They won't say a bad quarterback. They'll say he could play in the league. That's about it. That's about it. Now, we put Shador in there. We know it's game time. We know that boy finna try to win it all. So we saving him for last. They did say the best for last. Yeah. We doing that. When y'all heard Bear run up and talk to him after the game, in that Panthers game, he meant that. He meant that. Yeah. He meant that. And Shador been behind the scenes getting better and better and better. We've been loving it. We've been loving it. Yeah, when Coach Pryor came out and say, my son going to play this year, he going to play this season. Yeah, we kind of gave him the heads up. That's why we kind of put that article out there like, hey, y'all, it's going to be, the rookies they going to play. They going to play. We got to see what we got. So, y'all, it's been funny, man. The Browns, I don't know if the Browns was doing this all along or you got the league part of it too. Then you had all they local media talking about how Joe Flacco, all that in a bag of chips. Like, we can't look at this man's stats. Like, we can't see what he doing. Like, come on, man. But now everybody's singing a different tune now. It's like that, y'all. Cam, what's good? Miss Brown, Larry, what's happening? Dallas, what's good? Almighty, Regina Heat, Jay Smooth, C. Holder, Nate. JB, you say, just when you was about to take a nap, take a nap, take a nap. Yeah, I had to jump on. Okay, it's hot right now. It's hot. Mill, what's good? JGB, what's happening? I love CC, what's good? See, oh, the lie like a, yes. I'm talking about just sold us this and wouldn't even let Shador get first team reps. But y'all remember that time he got them first team, he went against the first team defense, he was out there balling on. They said, hey, don't you never put that boy out there again. You know good and well he good. You done heard all these former players come out talking about how the backup quarterback be better. Stop doing that. Miles, we gonna put him in. Miles, we got 10 picks, man. I think we can make a Super Bowl run if you just relax. I'm going to draft very well. You can sit in the draft room with me. Yeah. Don't go to the media, please. Yeah, don't tell everybody how Shador balling out there, how y'all really want Shador. Please don't do that. Please, Miles. How much money I got to give you? I give you some of my money, okay. Yeah. They know what time it is, y'all. They trying to play us, but now it's in their face. They just lied. Why lie like that? I don't know how, man, maybe money make you lie, but I don't know. Diaz, you say, why won't they bring Shiloh to Cleveland? Nah, they ain't doing that. They already got Shador. They can't do that. Miss Claire, it'll be too much going on. Robert, what's happening? Hey, let's go 12 in the building. Almighty, wasted my boy reps. What, man, just wasted time, wasted reps. Peps, what's good? FD, you say the Browns have been lying us from day one. Listen, we knew they was excited when the draft came. They drafted Shador in the 5th round. They got all the cameras there looking at my boy. Lady J, oh, you say he needs out of Cleveland too much drama. I actually think this is just the scenario of the story. Matter of fact, this how it's supposed to play out. All the drama that we get for Shador, it supposed to play out exactly like that. This why we got all this drama. Count, what's good? Hey, Mac, what's happening? Yeah, Roger say Colin. You know that D. Watson is coming back. He's cleared to play and rejoin the team soon. Yeah, they said that, but I ain't worried about Deshaun Watson. They can do what they want with him, but nah, I ain't worried about Deshaun. They know what they got in Deshaun. Deshaun had already took them to the bank. I don't think he'll be ready to go. I know he'll be coming back. I don't think he's gonna be ready to go. Plus, he got to get up to speed, get hit again. No, he ain't gonna be ready. He can get ready next year. He can get ready in January, or he can come back out there and then try to be ready in December, last game of January. He can try to do that, but I don't really see that happening. Ms. Stevenson, you say I like Dion. I'm like Dion. I don't care about Cleveland. Go 12. Yeah, it's like that, but I gotta lock in and ride now. It's getting crunch time. It's getting crunch time. Everybody know what time it is. JB, you say OTAs and training camps, they didn't get, listen. Y'all, let's talk about that. So why would you waste Shador Sanders' time, Dylan Gabriel's time? Why would you waste both of those rookie time? Now, maybe, y'all, this is the only side effect I can see of it. You had 2 rookies learning from a veteran of Joe Flacco, learning from Kenny Pickett, who was a former first rounder. That's the only thing I can see from them. They learned something from them from, guess you could say, 5 months and a week. 5 months and a week, they learned from those 2 quarterbacks. Well, they learned from, 4 months. Maybe 4 months. Yeah, about 4 months. So maybe that was a learning experience, like to teach them how the NFL goes. But overall, it feels like a waste of time, but I guess everything had to play out like this. Like JB said, you wasted OTAs, you wasted rookie mini camp, you wasted the training camp. All this time, hiring Shador, having your local media talk trash, having the national media talk trash, all while we telling everybody, man, that man good. Man, that man ball. Then when he ball out, y'all downplay that. The man ball out in the Panthers game and you downplay it. Then you set him up for the Rams game, and then like that was the game that showed the world what he was. Like, come on now, we didn't see the Panthers game. Then every day at practice, this man dominating. Y'all say he ain't. Now I remember I told y'all Shador out of the blue. His arm was so. Come on, man, we can't believe nothing they saying. Can't believe nothing they saying. Every time they gave Shador the mic, Shador said, "I'm ready. I'm putting in work. I'm waiting on my opportunity." That's where we at. And they sold us all these dreams. Cleveland, y'all that go some more on that tanking side as well. Were they just obviously trying to tank? Because if you still got Joe Flacco in and you could have won the game versus Minnesota and you really didn't go all out, y'all, they was taking QJ out the game. I'm like, why QJ ain't in? This man could run it in. They taking him out the game. They like, nah, we ain't winning. We've been taking a lot of L's. It's out of us, Tennessee, and the Raiders for who's gonna be the sorriest team in the league. We trying to be the sorriest team in the league. Cause we want to get these 10 to 12 draft picks, and we want to dominate. So, y'all, I know we already knew you really couldn't trust nothing Cleveland saying, but even when Kevin come on and talk tomorrow or today, or if he already spoke, it ain't like we gonna really know what's going on. We know Shador should be QB2 or will be QB2, but we know in reality he really he the future quarterback. He the franchise quarterback. Excuse me. We just going through this nonsense with Cleveland. Like, this franchise, I I don't know what to say about them. See, I'm in here in Lakeland, right? Tampa Bay Bucks gave me a Super Bowl in, I think, 2023. So I'm used to winning with my local team. The Jaguars have given me good from like that 98 to like when Fred Taylor was done. They gave me good on that. They was solid. Miami Dolphins, they gave me Dan Marino and stuff like that, right? You get what I'm saying? So I'm used to winning. Cleveland, I feel sorry for them. You got your franchise lying to you, telling you the old man better. Ain't nothing wrong with Joe. I am gonna watch Joe when he plays with Cincinnati. I want to see it. I want to see it when Joe come back to play. Joe gonna be trying to throw touchdowns on everybody, and he got some wide receivers that'll go get it. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Oh yeah. He like that. So Joe Flacco might go over there and ball out. But the fact that they wasted this Shador time and DG, they could be even more ahead of where they at now. But it's cool. It's cool. Cleveland and the NFL had to do what they had to do. They gonna make us wait to see Shador. But boy, when we get to see them, they gonna run them. Boy, they gonna be at the bank laughing like, boy, we built that thing up. The league gonna come and make sure they get the first game. They might get every game Shador start. I'm just saying they might lock in with everything. But yes, Cleveland lied to us in our face from day one to now. I bet they wish they didn't get DG. I bet they wish they could have went straight to Shador. But they got to go through DG because he's Mr. Third Round. So, I'm ready. I'm ready to see my boy get down. I'm ready to see him ball. I'm ready to see him dominate. It's just funny that we had to go through all this to get there. But it didn't take long, y'all. Well, we went through 5 weeks. And now, before halftime, before the bye week, before week 8, and remember I told y'all, I said, y'all, Joe Flacco, if he plays 6 to 8 games, he might have 10 or 13 or 10 to 12 touchdowns and half amount of that in picks. Well, he proved me wrong. My boy went 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's rough. That's rough. Now, Joe, I know all them went on you, but they are rough, boy. Yeah, as you said, DG getting traded by November the 6th. Now, you got to have somebody back there. And I doubt they really want Bailey. But who knows? Eddie, you say they still lying, Golan. I know it. That's why I'm waiting on. I got to wait till when they officially say Shador going to start. Like, that's what I'm waiting on. Cal, you say, y'all, Cleveland has never been good at developing quarterbacks. This just the Browns being, the Browns being the Browns. But with Shador, he said he want to change a franchise. He finna have the opportunity. Pete, you say, I don't trust it. Yeah, the Browns, you can't trust them. Can't trust them. JB, you said Dr. Pepper need to cut him a check. Yeah, they do. They got to cut him a check. Miss Carson, go get him. They made that video about Shador. And they need to cut me one, too. He cut me one, too. And JB, yeah, you say don't let the Browns try to convince you that this was the plan from day one. They thought Flacco was the man and didn't and still don't want to play Shador. They maybe don't. But now they whole tune changed. They like, boy, Joe. And then you know what? Joe actually Joe don't want to ride that pine. Joe want to play. So Joe happy that they got him playing in Cincinnati now. He like, hey, this part of the business. PSJ, what's happening? Matt, you say if Shador is still smiling, then I'm good. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, JB, hey, we got to get that. T, you say I hope Shador doesn't speak on the meet. Oh. Y'all, he can't do the act like he talking and he ain't talking. He can't do this tomorrow. So he gonna have to speak. I don't know what he gonna say. But he could say, hey, Joe Flacco has been a great mentor to me. I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn from Joe. I wish him the best. Go dominate, Joe. Okay, cool. Now get to now you're QB2. You're almost ready to start. Hey, I'm just here in the quarterback room. I'm supporting my quarterbacks. I'm supporting the team. No matter what position, I'm here for the team. See, all he can do what he do. Hey, I'm just waiting on my opportunity. When they call me, I'm going to be ready. Hey, you see my wide receivers, I told y'all them boys on practice squad. Now they done moved them up to the 53-man roster, and they balling. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of that. And Jay, you say you know what to say. Ain't going to be on him. 88. 008. You say Browns haven't been good since before they lost the team in the 99. Wild, ain't it? Golly. CJ, you say right. Shador doesn't need to speak to the media till they announce him starring. He may or may not. They might have, but you know what? They want to get all they can get. They going to get in his face. They going to get in his face. Matt, you say you 2 years older than Joe? Joe good. He's still a league baller. Well, he's playing. But he might get over there and take off with them boys. Almighty. You say they really going to be in his face. I just hope he just say Dylan is the guy. He ain't going to say that. I doubt he say that. He might say, me and Dylan, we both dogs. I don't think he just going to put Dylan the dog, and he ain't. Eddie, you say, believe me, he's being told by those who have been looking out for him. Grown that always called Joe my guy. Yeah. And y'all, now the time is here. Now is how many games and then how they going to interact with each other. Because you got, and what will they do with Bailey? Is Bailey getting moved up? Will Bailey go to QB3? Or will Bailey stay at the practice squad? Because they gave Shador QB3 when it was all them quarterbacks. Now Joe gone, can you give that to Bailey? But if you bring Bailey up, do everybody start saying, hold on now. Hold on, Cleveland, what you trying to do? Because, again, the offense is supposed to be, supposedly, tailored to Shador, DG this week. And then eventually they're going to tailor it to Shador. But this is still DG's time and week. He got Pittsburgh in conference play, AFC North. We finna see what he do. Will Pittsburgh play it close like Green Bay and Minnesota did? Or will they pull off like the Baltimore Ravens did? Because, you know, that's in conference play. They might want to just tag them like, nah. We gonna get at y'all. Only way we allow y'all to hang out with us, y'all actually get out here and compete. And you good. But if not, nah, y'all out of there. So, my thing is, now we know Shador is up next. How does that affect DG? How does he go about it? Since they done put it out there, he will be playing. Like, does it, if I ball out, do you still play Shador? Or if you keep calling me in these playing it safe type of games, do I keep taking these L's and I look bad? Which don't look bad, but it's like I can't get it done. And do you even care, Kevin? You taking L's too. Are you just waiting on Shador and these 10 draft picks, and then I'm out of a job? So it's a lot going on, y'all. It is a lot going on in Cleveland. I bet them boys say, man, you don't even know who to trust around here. You don't know who to trust because your coach calling plays for you. Was it the best plays? Did he call you the best game he could have called you? Did he take his foot off the gas? Could QJ have scored more and you won the first game ever as a first career starting quarterback for the Cleveland since 99? Nah, them boys say, nah, we gonna leave that for Shador. We gonna let Shador get the first win. We ain't letting you get it. Nah, we ain't letting you get it. So I think there's a lot of pressure on Dylan Gabriel to go out there and do well. Now they done got rid of Joe Flacco. See, to me, Joe Flacco was a person you say, well, I ain't worried about Joe Flacco coming in. They took him out. Now you got Shador. That's a clean slate. They like, whoa, hey, you might try me. You might try to lead this man and let him play. So Dylan Gabriel got to go out there and play a real good game, not to get pulled. Because now they don't have a reason to say, hey, it ain't no emergency. Nah, we putting him in because you ain't playing that good. So this week gonna tell it all, y'all. Well, I ain't gonna say it's gonna tell it all, but it's gonna be a telltale week. We'll know how they building the offense because Kevin gonna have to get out here and say, hey, now that Shador is QB2, the offense still tailored for Dylan Gabriel, but Shador can get in there and run it as well. Shador can get in there and run it as well. Unless they hit us with the, we're making Bailey QB2. You just never know. But I know the pressure on Dylan Gabriel because it ain't no leeway now. It ain't Joe go back in. It's Shador go in. Shador a rookie like you. Joe Flacco, you know they ain't have no more time. But Shador is a rookie like you, and he the rookie everybody waiting on. Yeah, that's hard to deal with, but it is what it is. You just got to wait you got your opportunity. You better surely shine with it. I'm talking about shine, shine, shine because Shador coming. He coming. Now, I know everybody saying when Shador get in, that it's going to be at the end of the season. Let me see what they got for my boy Shador. Yeah, look, let's say, because they only got one bye. So he got Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh. Woo-wee. Then home at Miami. Then he go to New England. All three of them teams can play ball. Even though Miami, I don't know if they won yet, but you know they can play ball. Then you get a bye week, you go to the New York Jets. He can win that. Then you got Baltimore. Then he can win the Raiders game. So they might leave him in until after the Raiders game. Like, hey, let get that man wins. Then Shador could come in November the 30th and get San Francisco, Tennessee, at Chicago, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati. He will be playing tougher competition than Dylan Gabriel did, but Dylan Gabriel, based on the numbers, at least got 2 to 3 wins out of this. And he could have beat Minnesota. Shador, you might be able to give him Tennessee. You might be able to run back to Cincinnati and maybe Chicago. So it'll kind of line up, I guess. But, yeah, everybody's saying Shador playing in the coldest time, but it is what it is. Stella K, you say 12 is ready, and at least he will not be playing with the same old line during the Rams game. Yeah, he ain't got to worry about that. I love CC, what's good? CJ, you say, can Shador still run the scout team as QB2? I think they're going to let Bailey do it. Because Shador got to get the reps now. Because I don't never remember hearing Dylan Gabriel was running it. Mill, you say, I would love to see Shador to start against the Bears. I'll go see that game. Whenever he gets his first start, I really want to go. That's my game plan. But we going to see. Froggy, you say the Browns have a losing culture. I have no hope for them to do the right thing. Well, it's getting forced in their face now. TP, you said DG is in the big leagues, and this pressure for all players he signed up for. He did. But he didn't know Shador Sanders was coming. Like, nobody knew Shador was going to slide like that. And then when he got drafted, I bet for a fact he wasn't thinking, yeah, they ain't getting Shador. Shador Sanders, Cleveland Browns. Fainted right on the spot. PWB, you say, is it true Flacco missed a walkthrough in London because he was out sightseeing with his family and that's why they traded him to? I don't know about that part. I know the Bengals was looking for a veteran quarterback and Flacco was QB2 and he don't want to ride that pine, so hey, it's on. Matt, man, I be so loud, I say, man, let me come in the crib. MP, you say, Colin, the game when Cam Ward is a play is when we'll see Shador. I take that too, but that's too far at the end. That's too far at the end. John, you said, hey, playing Shador no time soon. They drag. Well, they shouldn't do him like that. And apparently, everybody on his family, they ain't liking that. But that's where we at right now. This is the scenario we have. This is how it meant to be for Shador right now. This is just how it's meant to be. Laura, you say Kevin just got set up with no fail back plan for him. Is DJ a bust? Well, nah. He got Shador coming. He got Shador coming. He got Shador coming. Yeah. Yeah, they got Shador coming. Like, they know. Kevin already know. Like, hey, that's my franchise quarterback. I can't say it right now, but that's my boy. TP, you say the trade was talked about 2 weeks ago. So London isn't why Joe Flacco was traded. Yeah, hey, the Bengals know they need a quarterback. 008, you say, he said both rookies were not ready. Now they are. Yeah, exactly. They weren't ready, but now they ready. BG, you said Shador got to get in that Steelers game to show them what they missed. Nah, that's DG game right there. That is Dylan Gabriel's game right there for a fact. That is his game. He get the ball out in that one. I don't know how he gonna do, but he gonna have my attention. Joe Flacco, listen, it's funny. I came in looking for Shador, but now I'm watching DG. Now I'm watching Joe Flacco. I'm going to see what Joe Flacco do. I want to see that. I got to see it because it's just a new situation. Like, man, the NFL, wow, they'll do whatever they want to. Prince, you say all of this has been designed for entertainment. Yes. 12 has always been the guy. Shador is him. Yeah, this entertainment to the T. Morning coffee. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate that. You say these people found Shador in a car dealership with a mic in his face asking questions about Joe. What? Nah. Hold on. Hold on. This something that just happened? Now, this wild. God, dog. BG, you say you know Steel Nation defense gonna rock DG? Well, Kevin like to call the plays pretty smooth for him. Every time he has called, morning coffee, they went and found that man like that. I was wondering if they was gonna put it in his face, but I didn't know they were gonna find him like that. God, dog. They is on this boy. Blue, you say, yeah, I just saw the interview while he was out. Golly. Boy, these jokers don't play. They don't play. Boy, hey, Shador is the NFL story. He is the NFL right now, y'all. That's why they in that man's face. God, dog, my boy, remember I just was telling y'all, I said, y'all, they going to be in his face. I wonder what he going to say. Did he say anything, Morning Coffee? Or Blue, did he say anything? For life, you say the Browns versus the Raiders in Las Vegas. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me look. Hold up. I know I just say they go there. I mean, they play them, but I ain't know they. Hold up. I was looking, but I wasn't looking. Let me look. Let me give me a good look. Hold up, y'all, because if that, I wouldn't mind going to that game. If he's starting. Oh, you sure right. That's around Thanksgiving time. No, the next week will be Thanksgiving time. Yeah, that boy got a Las Vegas game at 4:05. What you say? Y'all, that would be the game to put him on. That would be him versus the Raiders, and you know they had the Tom Brady stuff. Ooh. Why the NFL think they slick? The NFL think if Shador start that week, y'all, they gonna Tom Brady that thing. They gonna be asking Tom Brady about it. Or if they let him start before that and then let Shador, yeah. Boy, this thing finna get real, y'all. This thing finna get real. God, dog. The NFL finna make all kind of money. The NFL finna make all kind of money off Shador name. They know Shador Sanders finna eat it up this first year. The moment he start, man, they gonna sell everything with number 12 on. He gonna sell the shirts they doing like that. They selling everything. Dog, Shador. Well, the NFL set you up good. They finna cash in on you, boy. You know how many jerseys gonna sell that week? Y'all know how many tickets gonna get bought? I'm trying to get a ticket to go out there. God, dog. KM, you say, hey, Cola, what's happening? Mac, hey, premium, boy. Hey, they getting them. Miss Cloud, you say, watch those jerseys up out the roof. JC, exactly. DL, you say drama 2.9. Yeah, they ready. They ready. Yeah, hey, I want that Raiders game. And sitting in the like really get the kicking in Las Vegas. Plus, it'll be Thanksgiving break. Or going right into it. Blue, you say, nah, he just said he leaned on Joe for wisdom, and everyone has their own journey and wished him well. He saw him at the facility after now. Oh, okay. I like that. Boy, I like that, Shador. I like that, boy. I like how you came through on that, boy. What do you think about Joe Flacco leaving? Well, you know, I just leaned on him for wisdom. He's a great guy. I wish him well. Wish him the best. Yeah. I saw him right after the announcement. Told him, man, go do your thing, man. Go ball out in Cincinnati, boy. Now, he can't say that because then they're saying, oh, man, he's saying that he wants him to beat the Browns. Heather, you say Shador is going to have a nice bag. Ooh. Hey, they finna load up on Shador. Listen, they cashing in on Shador now. Because when they got to pay that boy that, Shador going to hit him for about 80. Because they owe him $40 million from the last time. So he going to get them $40 million back. Then he got to get a fat number too. So they might have to get this man $100 million to $130 million. Probably 140. Maybe $140 million signing bonus. Guaranteed signing bonus. His contract might be for $300,000. $250. But they gonna give him $250 million. They gonna give him probably about $100 million signing bonus. Cause they gotta give him 40 back. No, I'm talking about after he ball out. Joe G, I'm talking about after he ball out. Not right now. On the back end after he ball out and show us he the franchise QB. No. This back end. DM, yeah, they owe him 40. Yeah, they owe him 40 now. He got to get the 40 back. I don't get that 40 back. So I'm gonna get my 40, then I'm gonna get my $100 million signing bonus. Yeah, about 140. Big, you say Gabriel will struggle the next game. The defensive coordinator will stack the box and take away the check downs. Kevin probably know that. Kevin probably know that he has to come with a real game plan. Like Minnesota was just stepping out there. Now they got the Minnesota game. Then they got the game before that looked very basically similar. So, yeah, they're going to have to come with it. They going to have to come with it. I love CC. You say you happy for Shador? Ooh. He going to work it out. That's why he got the whole world in his hand. Yeah, God got him. John Ashley, you say, why tank with that defense? Well, they 1-4. And you put Joe in when you could have put DG in. Like, how much did DG really improve from the summer to now? When they already knew Shador was better from the summer till now. What did Joe do to actually start? So tanking had to be on their mind because they were saying a lot of stuff at the beginning like, hey, we got 10 draft picks. Hey, Barry and Kevin are very young. They got time. So I think tanking been their thing the whole time. I just think I think it's been a part of their agenda. Because they showed you 1-4. They could have won the game versus Minnesota. They take their foot off the gas and take QJ out. MV, you say, what about Deshaun Watson? They say he might be released and ready to play this month. Y'all, the Achilles, I don't care what he got going on. They could say he ready this month. But when you got the Achilles, you're not coming back from that like that. That ain't a like that type of situation. So that happened in 24. He ain't going to be ready in 25. He's not going to be ready. I think next year he might be ready. But I don't think he's going to be ready. And then when you look at his situation, why would I rush it? Let me see what DG going to do. Let me see what Shador going to do. Now, if they need me, they could play me. But they know for a fact that man ain't going to be ready. He could come back and be available. But you got to think, he ain't been hit since last year. He got to get hit again. So I think he take that big old signing bonus, get surely healed up. I'm talking about healed up to the T, where you ain't thinking about it no more. You out there and you running loose like you been. And then you come back. Because they see he had re-injured it at one time. So see, whenever he re-injured, that let you know he wasn't ready. So to me, Deshaun Watson time is up in Cleveland. He got that big old contract. I don't know when the big contract is over. Hold on, let me see. They might say it in the book when his contract over, but he got him for that contract. That boy contract is fat. And the league say that won't ever happen again. They ain't letting nobody get that type of money. Let me see. The Browns moving on from Deshaun Watson. He was 9-10 in 3 disappointing seasons. See, I didn't even know Deshaun was there that long. Yeah. They ain't studying that boy. They ain't studying that boy. He got that contract, and then, everybody expect him not to play this year. Because he going to come back, say he come back this month. But he got to get real accustomed to getting hit. So, I don't think he coming back. I think you could look into 26. You could look into 26 and bring him back in May. But I just think right now it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time for him. I think his contract's so big, he ain't tripping. He ain't tripping. Now, he'll probably come out there and get Shador some information like, hey, man, you can do this, you can do that. But I don't think he good. Shy, you say it's safe to say Gabriel better than Deshaun Watson? I don't know about that because Deshaun Watson was balling at one time. It just went south for him. It went south quick. Kathy, yeah, he out of there. The real, you say 2 more years to go on that contract. They'll hope somebody want him. Matter of fact, they going to probably want draft picks. They going to try to get that boy out of there. Hey, you healed? You can go? Hey, the Raiders, y'all need him? Raiders, you can kick the tires on him. Just for 2 years, you can kick the tires on him. Get him back next year. Yeah. Saints, you need him? The Colts. I know Daniel Jones playing good, but do you need him? They're going to be trying to ship that man off. John, you say Gabriel ain't never better. Yeah, Deshaun played some ball. Deshaun played ball. Big, you say he already in Shedeur area. Yeah, he been talking to him. But, yeah. Dion, you say it was a waste of time with Flacco. It was. I don't know what Cleveland was doing or what they thought was going to happen, but they wasted all of our time. All of our time when Shador could have been getting reps. Been getting reps. Matt, you say when I'm going to do a call in? I got to ask my boy John how he used to do it. I might get a little call in show. I might. Now, I don't know. Eddie, you say, I know Deshaun glad he signed on. Got that cash. But that boy got so much cash that the league say, nah, this ain't never happened again. You heard Jerry Jones say, hey, I pay y'all all that money and you don't play, then what? I want my money back. Jerry Jones said, give my money back. Sign y'all up to play and y'all mess up. TP, I watch it on their network and like ABC, ESPN, Fox. They all gonna have to send me that contract. For life, you say since the Raiders trash, resell the tickets on if he start that week, I'm going. Like, I'm going to Vegas. Let me look at the games, y'all. Listen, I don't want to be cold. I don't want to be cold, but for Shador, I do it. I buy me some cold gear. But just looking at the game, I know Jerry Jeudy gonna be happy. Like, bro, I'm glad you out here. I'm tired of this mess, boy. But y'all looking at the games, let's say he doesn't start until Las Vegas or San Francisco. And then you got Tennessee. So you got a away game in a dome. Then you got 2 games in Cleveland. Chicago cold. Buffalo at home. Pittsburgh at home. Cincinnati cold. So really, if Shador could start in the Las Vegas game, I would love that. That would be the perfect game for me. Shador start in the Las Vegas game versus the Raiders. Ball out. I love to be at that one because, boy, it's about to be cold everywhere else. That's where I need my boy to start at. That's where I need to start at. Matt, you say let him call and talk trash to you? PW, you say Watson cannot be traded. Can he ask to go if he wanted to? Jade, you say you want revenge for the Packers since Flacco will be playing with them this weekend? Hey, it's on. It's on. B, you say Cleveland saw Arch Taste. Man, they looked at all the class of 26. Look at class 26 say, hey, nah, y'all boys ain't like that. Yeah. Hey, what? Shador. Yeah. Boy, we coming to you next. Yeah, you saw Dylan Gabriel. He was silent. We coming to you, boy. Ad lib, throw that ball deep, boy, do your thing. It's on you now. Kathy, you say yes, get a call in. I might. I don't know. I might. Oh, is in his contract? Okay, so he locked in. Yeah, you say Shador is 23 years old, have been sacked 90 times, and he has the endurance Cleveland needs. The coach is changing. Yeah, they got QJ. That boy used to winning. Harold, Jill came off of balling. Jerry Jeudy came from balling. A lot of them boys from Ohio State came from balling. A lot of them boys came from balling. Now they get their real quarterback in Shador. B-Jack, you say I knew that was lies? Yeah, man, all in our face the whole time. BF, you say Shador versus my Patriots October the 26th might be a primetime game. If Shador start, yeah. Mac, KL, you say, do you think Kevin will start answering questions by Shador nonsense? I'm ready to hear the first one. I'm ready to hear the first one. Tomorrow, I'm ready to hear it. I want to know exactly what this man's saying. I got to hear it. Because y'all have seen how they've been switching the tone. Hey, Shador has been working hard. Shador has been improving every week. Because remember I kept telling y'all why they let the media just beat this man down like that? But now they done switched the tone. You even had Rex backpedaling like, nah, he him. Yeah, nah, don't try to change it now. TP, you say cold and 12 can handle the cold. You can't. Yeah, I'm just talking about me. I want it in a good weather game. Like I want his first start. If I could pick it, a good weather. But he could take it any way they give it to him. Well, which he will do it like that. But yeah, I want to hit that game. I want it to be in well enough time where they just go ahead and put it out there. Hey, we're actually giving Dylan Gabriel up until the Raiders game. And then when the Raiders week happens, we're going with Shador. But then they don't want to give the upper hand and get that to the Raiders right out the gate. So I don't know when we're going to hit. P. Island, they tell all kind of stories in our face. It's Calma. You say Kevin better not come out of his mouth with no foolishness. He might. Why did you always want to stick with Joe Flacco so much? Joe Flacco is a great quarterback. He got experience. Just stuff didn't go his way. Now you see that the Bengals have him. And watch what he do over there. He's going to do well with the Bengals. What about Shador being QB2? Are you going to try to put Bailey over him? Well, I have extensive relationship with Bailey where he came on the team last year in 24. We could actually put Bailey in just in case a pinch happens and DG needs to go out. We could put him in. So, what about Shador Sanders? Well, as far as Shador, he's going to continue to learn. He's going to get his opportunity. He's going to continue to learn. We're going to continue to develop him. But right now, it's DG's opportunity. They're going to give us some silliness. MP, say Kevin, hey, he ain't going to want to say nothing, ain't he? RMJ, you say get that call in? I might. All right, you say I think Shador versus Miami. Nah, they can't do Miami. That's too close. You ain't give DG enough time to shine. Kathy, you say these stores were good for raising. Super good. Nobody had eyes on Cleveland like this until Shador. At least not to my knowledge. Tell you what's good. CJ, you say if Shador is QB2, he might start getting some garbage. Oh, you right. But we got to actually be balling or getting blowed out. No. You know what? They'll probably ride DG out that whole time. DJ, hey, yeah, you know hey, I got to give it to y'all now. I think they'll ride DG out the whole time because he need the reps. He need every rep. He needs every rep. Big, you say Flacco first 400-yard game with Cincinnati, Kevin out the door. I don't know. Kevin threw that thing like 45 times, 2 games in a row. And then he dropped it down when he got QJ. Eddie, you say Joe is the one who will tell the truth about Shador? Yeah, he will. He'll eventually come out and say, man, Shador is a heck of a player. He a baller. You know, he get down. Jay Smooth. Yeah, they'll say something like that. Zipper. Hey, it's about that time. It's just funny that why they had to do it like that? Why did his story have to play out like this? The big slide in the draft. Then you got Coach Prime went on record today saying, man, I don't care about no Browns. I ain't studying no Browns. I love my son. That for sure. I care about Colorado Buffaloes, but Cleveland Brown, man, I ain't studying them. That boy, ain't studying them at all. P. Hall, you say Coach Prime doesn't like Cleveland, but he loves it. Yeah. I seen that. DJ, you say they have had all summer. It started in April, and it rolled out until now. Well, when I heard about the story that they was going to actually play Shador, like I already knew they was. In my mind, I felt they would. And I kept telling y'all around November and December, they had to play him, no matter who was on the roster. But now that they came out and said it, it's like, okay, let's go. Jay, you say Joe haven't told the truth yet? Hey, he got to go with the flow. Matt, you say get that phone. Hey, Matt, you say you're going to be the first call in? And rock, yay. I don't know, I might get off him there one time. Roger, you say Kevin thinks that he's all that and that that second Coach of the Year award he won should have been DeMeco Ryans. Oh, that's when DeMeco Ryans went in the playoff. Well, you know, they'll give it to whoever they want to give it to. T, you say, I want to see how the Browns start changing the narrative that Shador was so far behind. And yeah. See, now when you get ready to play him, you can't say he was that far behind. Now you got to say, hey, but they'd already been changing it. Hey, he's developing very well. He's been improving. We've been giving him reps. Now when they start giving him reps this week versus for the Steelers game, and they start giving him reps, now they're going to be saying, hey, he's looking good out there. Shador is coming along very well. But when he does get an opportunity to play, he's going to be ready. That's how they going to try to play that. Rita, you said Campbell all in. Yeah. Oh, God. Hey, that's what they saying. That's exactly what they saying. Zip, you say Ryan is a great coach. Yeah, he out there balling. He out there balling. They out there doing their thing. Kathy, you say my prediction was right. Yeah, we just waiting to see now. Cause I told y'all they won't get rid of Kenny. Joe interception rate, but he did worse than what I thought he was gonna do. And then we knew Joe could have been traded, but I didn't know it was gonna happen for real. Like Joe got up out of there. All right, cool. So Joe, you gone. Now it's pretty much you saying that you saw enough in Dylan Gabriel and Shador to get rid of Joe. Now they still got Bailey though. Bailey is the wild card because they could do any. They could move him any way they want to move him, but I don't think they're gonna place Bailey in a situation where he jump over Shador. But they could. They could. You just never know. PC, you said DG will throw 2 or 3 picks versus my Steelers. I don't know. The Steelers gonna have to come with it, but I don't know if he gonna be able to just get it like that now. Hey, DG might get out there and shine now. He might get out there and hold up versus them Steelers. That boy might get a little win because, hey, NFL like that entertainment now. The NFL definitely want that entertainment. So they will try to make sure that he gets to do what he get to do. Did you say 6 months? Yeah, they wasted our time. They wasted our time, but it's okay. We here now. We knew it was gonna be kind of fishy and funny, and it really was. It was fishy, it was funny. Now it is what it is. Eddie, you say this was always, they was after Coach Prime, but the league sees now that, yeah, hey, the Browns want to get that stadium built. They gonna get that stadium built with Shador. I really want to see what DG gonna do this week because last week they said last week that it was the London week. It was short notice. They didn't really get to work it like they want to. Now going forward, they get to really put in what they want to do. So I was calling last week game versus Minnesota a baseline for DG, but maybe that wasn't a baseline. Maybe this week right here will be the real baseline for Dylan Gabriel. Maybe this gonna be the real baseline for him. RN, you say the fans gonna be mad if they put they would. Everybody would be upset if they put Bailey in. But you just never know how they gonna do it. You don't know how they gonna do it. TP, you say I never talked about the Browns. Seen anyone wear their jersey. No one I know ever wore mentioned them. All the places. Yeah, everybody rocking with 12. Everybody rocking with that boy. I don't know why it's like that. Well, I know why they like Shador, but I don't know why the Browns been so sorry that nobody ain't stunned them like that. Hey, they ain't studying them boys at all. I'm talking about at all. They like, God, dog, boy. But look, y'all, hey, I want to come back on one more time today in about around 8 o'clock or 8 o'clock, 8:30. That's what I might come on around 8 o'clock or 8:30. I might just be on the lookout for them. But look, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Rock out with me. Listen, I am an author. The title of my book is The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. And also, listen, if you looking to become an author, you looking to get into this business and, man, share your gifts and talents with the world, email me. You want to promote your business, want to promote your product, want to learn how to get on social media, want to learn how to do YouTube, email me, info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com, and I'll get with you from there. Yeah, you said Shador played 2 seasons in Colorado. Yeah. He going to be good for the Cold. I'm talking about me for the Cold. Hey, Mac, appreciate it. Yep, that's my book right there, The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. Yeah, I think I'm going to come back on and see what else they got out there popping off. See what they out there talking about. Smiley Mom, what's happening? PR, you say hopefully DG will complete passes beyond 5 yards. They'll give him a little something. He leads the team in passing touchdowns with basically 3 attempts in one game to get a touchdown, and then over 33 attempts in this one. And then he had another attempt. So, What he got, 36, 37? He got 37 pass attempts with 3 TDs. So we finna see what that thing look like. MJ, appreciate it. Almighty, you say the only Browns jersey I ever wore was Jim Brown. Ooh, that was out there balling. JP, yeah. Hey, look. I want to come on later today. What time it is now? 5, about to be 6. I want to come on by 8 o'clock, 8:15, 8:30, but yeah, I definitely want to come back on. But hey, holla at y'all, holla at y'all, holla at y'all.